principal, who is also our language teacher, Sister Flora, and all my dear friends present here. Good morning and welcome everyone. Our principal, who is also our language teacher, Sister Flora, and all my dear friends present here. This is your moderator, Ms. Hagib Yasin, aka me. Now that you know who I am, let me introduce you to our panelists. First, I would like to welcome Ms. Gangte Riniam of Standard 10. Next, we have Ms. Gangte Riniam of Standard 10. Now we have Ms. Gora Niti and Ms. Hoinunthiam, also of Standard 10. Please be seated. Hearty welcome to the four panelists. The topic we'll be discussing today is social stratification in India. Before we get started, I would like to speak a few words on the topic so the audience have a little more idea on the topic. In all societies, people differ from each other on the basis of their age, gender, and personal characteristics. Human society is not homogeneous but heterogeneous. Apart from the natural differences, people are also differentiated according to their socially approved criteria. So, different men are treated differently on the basis of their social rewards like income, status, power, etc. This may be called social inequality. Social inequality simply refers to the existence of socially created inequalities. Social stratification is a particular form of social inequality. All societies arrange their members in terms of superiority, inferiority, and equality. Stratification is the interaction of differences whereby some people come to rank higher than others. Now that maybe you got a little more idea on the topic, let's see what our panelists have to say on the topic. Ms. Riniam, if you may begin.
Social stratification is a system in which the society ranks the categories of people in a hierarchy.
So, there are four basic principles. First, social stratification is a trait of society, not simply a reflection of individual differences. Second, it carries over from generation to generation. Third, it is universal but variable. Fourth, it involves not just inequality but beliefs as well.
Social stratification means the division of society into different strata or layers, and the members of a particular group or a layer have a common identity and a similar lifestyle. And as you know, the Indian caste system provides an example of social stratification system, and also the society in which the social classes exist is known as stratified society.
When we speak about social stratification, it simply means the inequality between different groups of people. We might have observed this inequality in almost all cultures and societies. It is all across the globe, and also it is prevalent since ages.
Okay, so can you tell me some features of stratification if you know any? Ms. Niti, if you may begin.
Well, I know that social stratification is universal. There is no society, not a single society on this world which is free from stratification. It is a worldwide phenomenon.
It is ancient. So stratification system is old. It was present in almost all the ancient civilization. The differences between the rich and the poor, the humble and the powerful existed. And as you can see, even in the period of Plato and Kautilya, the emphasis were given to the social, economic, and political inequalities.
Rinya?
As the topic says, stratification is social. It is true that the biological qualities do not look one's superiority and inferiority, but factors like age, sex, intelligence, as well as the strengths on which contributes on the basis of which the statues are distinguished. But one's education, personality, etc. are found to be more important than the biological qualities. Hence, the stratification is social by nature.
Ms. Hoinu, do you have anything?
Yes. So, stratification is in diverse forms. The form is not uniform in all these societies. In the modern world, castes and states are the general form of social stratification.
So everyone knows about the caste system, right? Well, it's over in most parts of the country, but we all know that caste system is a system where Hindus are differentiated in four main groups. First are the Brahmins, those are the teachers and the priests. Second are the Kshatriyas, the rulers and the warriors. Third are the Vaishyas, the merchants and the traders. And the last on the social ladder are the Sudras. Well, speaking about the caste system, there are also many other types of stratified society. Dear panelists, in your opinion, what is that one type of stratified society that you think should be abolished? Ms. Hoinun?
Everything from your social status and prestige to the kind of job you can hold and chances of living in poverty are affected by social stratification. It exists in every society but varies from society to society. For example, children of healthy families are more likely to be healthier and live longer than children born in poverty. But generally, society allows some degree of social mobility or changes in position within the social hierarchy. People sometimes move upward or downward in social classes. Class system ascribe social status and personal achievement in a way that allows for some social mobility. Aristotle divided society into three classes: upper, middle, and lower class.
Yes, of course, the class system. As Ms. Hoinun has said something about the class system, I would like to speak more about it. Some of the countries are divided in this class system. These are the upper class, the middle class, and the lower class. The upper class tends to be the aristocrats who are born with great privilege, and the middle class are the people who can afford to live decently, but they cannot enjoy the life experienced by the upper class. And the lower class are the people with the lowest status in terms of their political and economic status.
Ms. Riniam? I think that the stratification system of religion should be abolished because we all know that religion is very important, but this often leads to frequent conflicts and groupism between the different people, in which the people belonging to different religion feel that their religion is superior. And they can try to impose their religious practices on others, which would lead to frequent conflicts. And the religious stratification often involves dominant majority religion maintaining authoritative power over a smaller minority group. This may also lead to
Oh, well, it's interesting. Miss Niti, do you have the same priority as Miss Riniam?
Well, I respect their opinions, but for me, I think grand power, that is the political and social power, shouldn't be abolished but amended for the betterment of the country. Because some people misuse it to harass the ordinary people with no such powers. Like in the movies we have seen, the villain sons harass any random girl, do smuggling, etc. But they still do not get arrested because they're sons of a powerful politicians. This is just an example, but in real life, this type of situation occurs. So, for me, I think that their power shouldn't be abolished, but their power should be reduced a little bit.
Miss Niti, you say that direct power should be abolished. Not abolished, but reduced. But why not the religion system that Miss Rinya said, or the caste system?
I've seen in India that communal conflict has become a common feature. Though religion has negative effects, but it is not possible to have a society without a system of religion. But when we speak about the direct power, they misuse it. I do not speak against them, but their power should be reduced a little bit, just like I said before.
Miss Riniam, what's the time?
It's already 10:30.
Oh, okay. The time is almost over. We would love to continue, but the time is over, so we are going to conclude our session. Thank you.